proposed GST reform has added joy to the festive cheer across the country. Consumer euphoria is now breaking records, but for the people of the Congress-ruled Himachal Pradesh, the happiness, however, was short-lived. Let's tell you exactly what happened. Well, from Monday, the cement prices have been dropped by 35 to 40 rupees per bag after GST on it was reduced from to 18% as the earlier 28% slab that has now been abolished. But the Sukhu Sarkar has used this opportunity to increase the tax on cement by 5 rupees, drawing ire from the BJP.
एक तरफ मोदी जी ने बचत उत्सव की शुरुआत की नवरात्र के पहले दिन से जीएसटी 2.0 से रोटी कपड़ा मकान डेली आइटम्स हेल्थ एजुकेशन सब कुछ सस्ता हो गया। सीमेंट तक सस्ता हुआ। जो 30% टैक्स पर होता था प्री जीएसटी में वो 18% आया। मतलब पहला घर आपका सस्ता हो सकता है। परंतु दूसरी ओर सुखू सरकार ने सीमेंट पर ही टैक्स बढ़ा दिया। मतलब कि जनता को कोई राहत नहीं मिलेगी।
So price hike instead of GST cuts. This is now coming at a time when the burden that is shifting to the Aam Aadmi, especially in Himachal Pradesh, that is not an aberration. Right from Himachal to Karnataka to Telangana, ensuring that taxing times for the public seems to be the only guarantee that Rahul Gandhi fulfills without fail. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has highlighted this when he cited the Congress's history of tax terrorism era, saying that the BJP has now ended that.
कि कांग्रेस सरकारों के समय टैक्स की लूट मची हुई थी और लूटे हुए धन में से भी लूट होती थी। देश के आम नागरिक को टैक्स की मार से निचोड़ा जा रहा था। ये हमारी सरकार है जिसने टैक्स को बड़े पैमाने पर कम किया है।
Now, when we speak of this exclusive conversation that we had with the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, she's highlighted that Bachat Utsav is in full swing, with the citizens actively benefiting from it. She's also emphasized that traders are now passing on GST benefits and citizens are now urged to make the most of the GST cuts. The Finance Minister also noted that the banks are also healthy and banking sector is now making extraordinary progress, contributing to the overall economic growth.
GST reforms, how is the overall response, and especially when we talk about the insurance sector, all the insurance companies have completely passed on the 18% benefit. So it's a very big development has happened.
Yes, I think the Bachat Utsav is going with the full fervor. I'm indeed grateful that the Prime Minister chose to speak to the nation on the eve of the launching. On 22nd, we launched it. And on 21st evening, Honorable Prime Minister spoke about it and called the citizens to benefit from this Bachat Utsav. And I'm grateful. In fact, ministers of both the union and many other states have gone around to different markets to speak with both the citizens and also the traders. With the traders, it was more a courtesy of extending a flower and telling them that this Utsav has begun. But the inputs that I'm getting, right, from the social media or from the media or even in the ground when we are going and meeting with people, is that traders have passed on the benefit and there is not at all any concern whether they would or not. Every item where the benefit has been passed on, people are able to see it for themselves. So it is not just passing on some verbal promise, but in action.
No, it's visible also. Means in insurance, DFS Secretary Sir is also here. All the insurance company, despite the ITC impact, means we have personally seen 18% benefit has happened to insurance companies now.
Yes, insurance. I've also heard about people who have gone to purchase medicines, who have seen visible big change, and therefore to that extent money remaining in their hands after the purchase of the medicines. So are daily use items, monthly ration items, as we call the kirana items, and so on. So I'm glad the automobile sector has also, I'm standing in Pune, automobile sector has also come out even before the 22nd to say we will offer every
record sales in Maruti, Hyundai means 30,000 sales in one day and 80,000 inquiries we have seen.
That's right. So I hope and I wish strongly that the citizens of India will make use of this big drastic cut that the GST Council has given. It was a central government's proposal, but I repeat, the ministers sitting there from all states had come together to support this proposal, and today the people of India are deriving a benefit from it. So it's a very happy augury.
The stronger banks, you have said that India can have more stronger banks. So can we see that going ahead, which other steps the DFS and Finance Ministry will be taking to make our Indian banks more stronger so can compete with the global banks?
By having made them professionally run, by having made them take their decisions at the board level, you see from the example of Bank of Maharashtra that professionalism has resulted in the bank in making extraordinary progress in every aspect of banking. And that stands out as how this government, under Prime Minister Modi's leadership, does not interfere with professional running of institutions, and as a result, banks do well, people get the facility, and the economy benefits. That's truly a contrast, if I may take this occasion to say, to the phone banking, which literally sucked the life out of our banks. Today, that's not the case. Banks are healthy, banks are doing well, citizens are benefiting.
So this is coming at a time when the Budget Utsav, in a way, is now being met with a lot of praises as well. But when we speak of this GST reform that has added joy to the festive cheer across the country, as being said by the Finance Minister herself, now this is a contradiction that has been pointed out by the BJP, especially when it comes to the Congress-ruled state of Himachal Pradesh, where this happiness was short-lived. As far as cement prices that were dropped by 35 to 40 rupees per bag after GST, and it was reduced from the earlier 28% slab to 18%. However, the Sukhu Sarkar using this opportunity to increase the tax on cement by 5 rupees, and this is something that has now been called out by the BJP. In the meantime,